For generations, corporations have gotten away with literally killing Americans, yet not one executive has ever gone to prison. He says, let's address this. If we agree that murder is wrong, then when it's done under the rubric of corporate behavior, shouldn't people go to prison? Isn't it equally immoral? He notes, UnitedHealthcare, obviously, people have died as a result of decisions made by UnitedHealthcare. That's well documented. Johnson & Johnson, for example, for decades knew asbestos in it, and they knew that it caused cancer and other horrific health conditions, that it was killing women and children. But they continued to produce it, even as their customers got sick and died. And who could forget that Ford knew that the Pinto was driving a mobile firebomb, and made the mathematical decision that it was less expensive to pay settlements to people whose families had died as a result of the car than it was to fix the problem with the gas tank. There were 27 confirmed deaths from that decision, and no Ford executives ever went to prison. The Sackler family of Purdue Pharma illegally pushed opioids into the market, knowing full well it would result in addiction and opioid deaths. And how many Sackler family members have gone to prison? None. How many Purdue Pharma executives have gone to prison? None. He notes, if the punishment for a crime is a fine, then that law exists only for the poor. And that is so true. If the only punishment for killing Americans, which these corporations have all done, is a fine, then that's our society, our government's way of saying, we're only going to put people in prison when they kill people if they're poor. If you're rich and you kill people for money, see, if you're poor and you kill people for money, you're called a hitman. If you're rich and you kill people for money using your corporation, you're called a CEO. You're given millions and millions of dollars a year. You live in a mansion. You fly on private. Your company pays a fine on your behalf. We're screwing America. I mean, there's real anger out here. The Lancet estimates that 68, this is the British Medical Journal, 68,000 Americans die every year because of health care from insurance corporations. I mean, since the Supreme Court has said that corporations are persons, why is it that they're allowed to commit intentional murder? Inquiring minds want to know. I'll be back with you about the health insurer's $371 billion windfall.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
And after another short rant, I'll be picking up your call, so stay with us.